Everyone, the Fox 11 News at 6 o'clock on this Wednesday night. I'm Marla Tejas. Thanks for being with us. We begin tonight with breaking news. ABC has pulled Jimmy Kimmel live indefinitely. This is a live look from right outside El Capitan Theater in Hollywood at this hour. This is, of course, where the late night show is taped. That live look, we're obviously getting reaction from people right there out in front. For now, Jimmy Kimmel Live, it is off the air. The suspension comes after comments Kimmel made during his monologue about the killing of Charlie Kirk. Those remarks led Nexstar Media, one of the nation's largest station groups, to pull the program from its stations. ABC then followed with its own decision to suspend the show. Here's part of Kimmel's monologue from Monday night that sparked the suspension.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
The president reacting to ABC's decision, saying in part on Truth Social, congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what had to be done. Kimmel has zero talent and worse ratings than even Colbert, if that's possible. That leaves Jimmy and Seth, two total losers on fake news NBC. Their ratings are also horrible. Do it, NBC. For more, let's bring in the founder of The Wrap, Sharon Waxman. Thank you so much for being here. This news breaking not long ago. The president, in his statement on Truth Social, referring to what happened earlier this year when CBS canceled the Stephen Colbert show. They said that that was not political. They said that that was financial. This, however, seems to be political.
Well, I don't think anyone really believes that the first cancellation of Stephen Colbert was not also political, because it was coming in the context of Paramount merging with Skydance Media and that deal needing the approval of the FCC. So yet again, there's another piece of financial leverage, because Nexstar, the station group that said initially that they would pull Jimmy Kimmel off the air, is also trying to get a merger through with its biggest rival. So this is leverage, and Nexstar made their statement, and literally minutes later, ABC, or actually Disney corporate, followed, saying that they were pulling Jimmy Kimmel indefinitely off the air. So there's a pattern here. It's not a coincidence, and Donald Trump is very happy to take credit for all of these things.
How slippery is this slope? Because this is not just impacting the entertainment world, not just Hollywood. We've been reporting on even news anchors who have been fired for comments related to the Charlie Kirk assassination. So how slippery is this?
I think terribly slippery. We're sliding. We're already sliding. We just don't know how fast we're sliding. But it is true that the Charlie Kirk assassination seems to have really touched a nerve, certainly in conservative media and political circles, in a way that other political speech has been more tolerated, let's say, because Jimmy Kimmel has been vicious, I mean, really savage in his criticism of Trump night after night. Now, I'm sure that does get under Trump's skin, but it's been this reaction across conservative media, this sort of indignation that gave the room to try to force him off the air. And what happened is that the FCC chair, Brendan Carr, earlier this afternoon went on a podcast and basically threatened, I mean, it feels sometimes like we're dealing with a mafioso, that if ABC didn't do something, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, was something like the language that he used. And hours later, Jimmy Kimmel's off the air.
So FCC then basically provoked this.
That's right. And he also responded to a journalist's question as to what his reaction was to Jimmy Kimmel being pulled off the air, with a sort of a meme from The Office of the guys in the office celebrating. So it's almost comical if you accept that it's quite serious.
They're saying, ABC statement, this is indefinite.
Right.
Do we expect the Jimmy Kimmel live show to come back? What are your sources telling you?
So my sources are telling me that actually, yes, this is not meant to be a cancellation or anything like it, that Jimmy Kimmel is a beloved member of the Disney ABC family, is what I'm being told, and that they are looking to lower the temperature and find a path back that usually involves some kind of apology or a retraction of some kind. His contract is up at the end of the 2020 5/26 television season, and so it remains to be seen whether he's going to want to continue to be on the air. But I'm being told that this is not a cancellation of the show.
Okay, and do you have any indication as to when we could expect to see him back on the air?
Not today. I mean, they want to give it a beat, and I think they're probably figuring that out right now.
All right, Sharon Waxman, the founder of The Wrap, thanks so much for your reporting tonight.